Welcome to another District 75 AI tutorial. Today we will learn or continue to explore Brisk AI tool. This is part 2, so we are going to now dive deep into some of its tools. So, as we say, District 75, while we're using these high-tech tools, there's always the human in the loop, which is us, the teachers. And please remember to review all your outputs for accuracy and bias. And again, Brisk is an IRMA approved tool. So you will find it in TeachHub. And we're going to go there right now. So again, this is what the page looks like for TeachHub. You click on, remember to do a search if it's not automatically in your TeachHub account. You would type in the name Brisk, click on the Finder, and it will pop up. And here is the icon, this little bee. You click on it. You are logging in with your New York City public school credentials since it's an IRMA approved tool. This is what it looks like. So what we're going to do is explore this AI tool. There are 9 AI features or 9 specific tools that you can actually look at. I'm going to show you when you log in, this is your page. What are you teaching next? You can upload a document. When you upload a document from your lesson, you upload it from your presentation, whatever resource you're uploading, you can then have Brisk create and bundle 9 activities out of this document. So here is the document I just uploaded. It is called, it's about ads, understanding ads. It's a media lesson as well as an ELA lesson for 6th grades. And here's the prompt that I have: create suggestions based on this uploaded document that engage students with quick focus activities that review the key concepts in this lesson document and inspire new thinking based on the uploaded document. As you see, there are 9 activities. The first are activities that you can use to engage your students. Again, all of these activities really support universal design for learning, where you can see the representation, you can see the action and expression, you can see the engagement. So the first that we're going to explore is this activity here. This is the podcast, Understanding Ads for Kids. So this creates, from that one document, you have 9 activities. So this is a podcast that explains to kids what is...
Hi, Jamal. Today, we're going to talk about ads. Do you know what an ad is?
Hi, Maya. I think ads are messages that try to get us to buy something, like toys or snacks.
Exactly. Ads are everywhere.
So the great thing about this is it's pretty engaging. It's a man and a woman. It's very short. You can use this as a hook in your lesson to introduce the topic, the concept, the vocabulary words. You can hide the transcript. You can download this if you like, right? And that will be an MP4 file. You can add this to your Google Classroom. There are many uses for this. And it's a very quick, about 2 minutes, pretty much. So that's the podcast. So from that one activity lesson that I uploaded, you can create a podcast. Additionally, you can also create a presentation slide. This is what it looks like. TV commercials, if you notice, it automatically populates based on the source document that I uploaded, which is about ads. So if you were to do a presentation, again, this is what it would look like. And just to review, you can either have all of your outputs in Google or you can have them in Microsoft. I prefer Google, right? If you have them in Microsoft, it would be Microsoft from Microsoft Word and or it would be Microsoft PowerPoint. I'm going to go back to Google because that is my preference. Now, here's how you do the presentation. Notice this is a media literacy deep dive. You can either stick with the prompt, create a comprehensive presentation, or you can change it with the pencil. And when you go to change it, you can choose your slides. You can say, do you want it to be 10 slides or 9 slides? Do you want it with images or without images? If you click with images is here, you can say what kind of presentation style you want. The presentation style themes, right, are right here. So you can choose whichever presentation style you want. You click Brisket, it then starts to work. So if you notice, this is the exploring persuasive techniques in ads. This is the presentation, and it comes with images. So these are the images. Now remember, all of this source information is coming from your original document that you uploaded. So this is when you're saying, create a presentation. This is what Brisket can do. Here are the images, emotional appeal in advertising, the bandwagon effect in ads. These are some of the images that, okay, so that's the, we call this the create presentation. So this is your preparation aspect here. So you can create a presentation. This is your podcast, advertising through history. Again, you just click create, it will make a podcast. You can do a persuasive resource, develop a reference guide explaining common advertising techniques. If you like this prompt, you're welcome to just click create and it will do so as a Google Word, a Google Docs, excuse me. Now here's your assessment. You can create a quiz. I'm going to just show you an example. This is a Google form quiz. I'll just show it to you right here. This is what it looks like. Multiple choice. So when you create the quiz, it's creating now. What I meant to say is here. When you click on the pencil tool, this is where you can modify the prompt for the quiz. You can choose the quiz to be multiple choice or short response or long response. You can choose as many questions as you want, from 3 all the way, the maximum is 20. You can choose the grade, the language, English or another language, and then you click on your standards. Again, remember our standards, since we are in New York, if it doesn't show up there, you would click standard set and go to USA, state specific. Scroll till you see New York State, and then select your subject. There are 5 subjects from computer science to ELA, math, science, and social studies. Select your grade, and then you save, and then you click Brisket. And that will be created. Your quiz will automatically be created. Here's your exit ticket. Again, if you want to change the exit ticket, you're welcome to do so. And the last feature is what we call the AI tutor. So I've already started it. You can use the AI tutor chat. So this is a one-to-one tutor chat where students answered targeted questions and they receive instant feedback on the main ideas that you select. but this is an AI tutor. So let me go to that screen so you see that. Okay, so this is what the tutor looks like. Pretty much the students, here is the prompt: identify ads in your daily environment. Now, this is the prompt that you as a teacher created for this lesson, or that was elicited from the uploaded document you use. You can share this activity. Click on the share. So if you click on the student link, you can share it in a Google Classroom with the student link, or my preference for me is the QR code. You can share this activity with a QR code. Students can scan the QR code. Once they scan it, they're in. So here is the link, the activity link, and here's the access code. So once they scan it, they're in. This is the student view that we're looking at. And if you see, I've already started a little chat here. So this is the prompt: identify ads in our daily environment. So it says, hey there. If the student is a struggling reader, you can click on the microphone.
Hey there, welcome. Today we're going on an ad spot hunt. We'll explore all the different places.
Stop. So the student that are struggling with language, or even they can actually use this microphone for it to be read to them. So I answered, it says ready to think about where you've seen ads today. I responded yes. Awesome. Let's see where you've seen ads today. And then I answer on a phone. So this is what the student would go through with this AI tutor, which gives them these prompts. Categorize ad locations by frequency and visibility, and they will go through these questions. Discuss which places have the most advertising and preferences. And again, all of this will be based off of the student with this AI tool giving it suggestions. And again, you as a teacher, see what it says here? Chat is visible to you as the teacher. So you're always getting access to this. This is just the student view that we're looking at right here. So we call this part here, this is what we call the tutor chat. Okay, so you can create a prompt for this from your lesson and then share it with students through a QR code or a link, and they can start engaging with the content through this AI tutor. And again, once you do that, if you click in the pencil tool, when you click in the pencil tool, I'm going to go back here. You can do standards. You have the topic exploration. You have all these different activities when you click on the pencil tool. Again, the pencil tool always allows you to change your chat, okay, to change the prompt. So that is, again, this is another type of AI tutor that students can be engaged in that helps them with the content. So this is all, and then this is the whiteboard. So we didn't talk a lot about the whiteboard, but there is a feature called the whiteboard. And here is the question: draw or sketch an ad that you've seen recently and use the pen tool right here. Once students, and again, it's the same way to share this. You can share this activity with a link. You can share it with the QR code. And I forgot to also say you can share this with your colleagues. So, say this is a lesson you're working on with another co teacher, or you have a template that you think is really awesome and you want to share with your colleagues who are also using Brisk. You can share this template with your colleagues. Okay, so this is what the whiteboard looks like from the student view. It's asking you to draw. See, I'm choosing the pencil tool. This is actually the pen tool, but that's all right. Draw an ad that I've seen recently. I'm not a good artist, but I would say it's like a YouTube ad, something like that. But you get the idea. And then what students have to do, notice it says use the text tool to label what the ad is trying to sell in a few words. And so you can use your text tool. It comes in nice colors that students can play around with. So this whiteboard is the student's view whiteboard, and you again are seeing this. So that's question 1. Here's question 2. Look at the ad that you drew, use the highlighter tool. So this is a really awesome way of engaging the content with the students and them learning. So these are, I think, 4 of the 9 tools that we just dived deep into their use and their use case. So that's, yep, this was the whiteboard. We did that. We did the whiteboard, we did the podcast, we did the presentation, we did the quiz. Yep. So I am going to, so as you can see, this is what all of the summaries look like. It's meaning these are the 9 tools that you have in Brisk. Okay, the assessment tools are here. Knowledge check, check for understanding, and then you have the learning tools, or what we call engagement tools, which is exploration. That's the whiteboard that I just showed you. This is these are the 2 AI tools. It's called anything. I didn't show you this, but this is with an AI tool, which is a character chat. So the students chat and interact with a friendly AI assistant. So you can do the tech help character chat, or those are all AI interactions, and it will say it. Okay. So that, as you can see, this is Brisk teaching all its use cases for UDL, what it can do in terms of, right, adjusting reading levels. It can give you feedback. It can translate into languages. It can create visual vocabulary slideshows. It can actually take a YouTube, which I didn't get to show you, but it can use a YouTube video, the transcript from that YouTube video. You add the link, and then it will make a lesson or notes from that YouTube video. So these are all the different activities that you can do and use cases you have for Brisk. So I hope you enjoyed this video and the many features that Brisk has. Thank you for watching, and again, please consider the environmental impact of using AI, because there is one. And if you have any feedback or questions, please go to www.d75stem/AI. Thank you.